to this senior night for Smash Brothers. I am here with Cal Pelican. He will be the co-commentator today. We're here in front of a live audience, as we do have the players back behind us. We're facing Jamestown today. And how are you feeling today?
You know what? Honestly, I'm feeling really good up against Jamestown. We've gotten this far. I think we're undefeated up to this point. So I'm looking if we can carry that streak all the way here to the end. Obviously, like you just said, we've got the team behind us, so we're really hoping that we can hear that kind of energy coming from the room, and we're hoping to keep feeding that all night long here for the seniors for Shawnee State this year.
Yeah, and we have a double-headed even. So we're going to take a good one right now. Come in, smack Jamestown, jump up, go get little snacks, water, come in right for the next game at 8:15. Just come right back through.
Classic little halftime. You know what? We've got the gods behind us. They are just apex players of the game, but everybody needs a little bit of break here and there. Cheez-Its, you got to get that recharge. I'll say, are you looking forward to anything tonight in particular? Because I know I've got the players, I've got the standouts, so I'm really kind of waiting to see a little bit.
See, I'm always ready to watch Atlas. I love watching Pac-Man. It is so much fun to watch Pac-Man. He's just so crisp with those combos. Every single time, every time he throws something, you just know it's gonna hit and he's just gonna combo for 50%.
Yes, okay, so that is exactly who I was going to say as well. Atlas, Pac-Man, Pac God, my little mantra, because I've played Smash for quite some time. Back in Smash 64, I was but a wee youngin', and I always felt this feeling like if you ever threw an item, it just had a little bit of a magnet towards you. Now, I know that isn't true, but if you are fighting Atlas, I'll be darned if you don't believe it still more. He throws every single item, the dang bell, every so often, because I've done a couple friendlies with him. I don't get to play the game. He doesn't allow that. And I just want to see that entire shutout all night long from him today as well.
Yeah, and that's always the best thing to see because, like some of the seniors, Alex is senior, probably his last time to go around. He needs to come in. He's got to just absolutely take over. You see him. He's pumped up. They've been getting their friendlies in all throughout the night. I think he actually just left, so he's going in real quick.
Oh, we had Ben smile at us. Always fills my heart with warmth.
But yeah, I'm just excited because I haven't actually like casted a nine stock, so
Okay.
hopefully someone decides to let me cast a nine stock. Just sweep the other team because hey, what's a better way to go out than a nine stock?
Right? Take it all the way. Have as much fun with it as possible. If you're going to have your last night, go with the swan song. Make it crazy. Or, and I know this isn't always condoned, have some fun with it. I mean, if you guys are living this last moment, it's your senior year, you're doing the last of what you can, have fun with it. Appreciate all the time that you've taken to get to this point, all the effort and just amount of your life you've put in, and really just savor it. Enjoy that last kind of game and win.
Exactly. And especially with Smash, it's like one of those things that's it's like it just gets harder to get ultimate for most people. So it's like there's
Yeah.
very long that just they can come out and just get a nice swing going and just keep on continuing to go.
Yeah, I think it's gotten a little less of a hot take, but I really enjoyed Brawl when it happened. And if you remember that like Steve Buscemi meme where he's got like the skateboard over his shoulder, like, "Hey, what's up, fellow gamers?" That is how I feel sometimes when watching the Smash Ultimate, because I'm like, "Oh my God, these children are just flying across the screen, and here I am. I'm just gonna play whoever I want and go, oh man, this is neat."
Every single game that Bowser's been in, that's just been my main character. I just like
Bless.
being the giant heavy guy running around. And I'm just gonna flick my C stick and just throw a smash attack in your general direction. And if it hits, I'm gonna pop off.
Dude, we need to play a little more then, because I am all on that Ganondorf grind set. He is the actual boomer of Smash. Ganondorf, anyone else who has as large of an attack as possible, we are just throwing C-Stick as much as we can, fish for it, because you know what? If I hit you once, ooh, that hurts. I hit you twice, I don't need to hit you a third time.
Listen, I'm experienced playing against Ganondorf because when I was in high school, my best friend only played Ganondorf.
Let's
It's
go!
just two heavies clashing back to back. All you see is just everyone throwing out C sticks. Someone's dying at 70%. Sometimes we don't beat it, and then we're at 180 because we can't kill it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm already heavy enough. You can't throw me off the field. My buddies and I really do love the 8-player Smash because we will just all go in, all Ganondorf. We call it Boomer Night, and you just go. You just go until someone is gone, and relentless, relentless good times.
Put on WarioWare, so it's just the smallest box possible. So you're just in this condensed box. Any hit that happens, you're just probably.
Oh my lord. See, I like to take the classic approach of playing on hand and bow, and you put on the shuffle for songs, and you give it 50% ring-a-ding, 50% megalovania. 'Cause let me say, either song hits, you are already in the space to win.
Exactly. That's all. Every time. That's the best part about Smash. Being a player, spectator, whatever you want to look at, is when you just hit the satisfying hit. You hear that noise go off, and you just see them soar off the screen, and all of a sudden you're just sitting there, you're in the zone, you know your opponent's like, they just really hit me with that.
Oh
You
yeah,
just gotta keep on sending them there.
Ultimate is definitely the game where I most feel like you can enter that flow state. As soon as you start to get these combos, obviously Melee, the bread and butter, we've seen the Wombo combo, everybody knows it. But I think everyone can pick up Smash Ultimate and start to really get into that, oh, I found like 2 or 3 characters I can really start to hone in on. And once you start putting them together, you really feel how smooth the action is and just, it's a great back and forth.
Exactly. I feel like that was the best part when I was getting into the game was I'm sitting there, I'm just like thinking, wait a second, I think I can combo this move into that move. And then I keep on doing it. Then you get into the pros, watch them do
Oh
it.
my lord, yeah.
They're doing it. It's like, wait, I found that combo myself. Wait, I can then add this on top of that.
Oh
And
yeah.
so you're stacking stuff up, and then all of a sudden it just becomes a flow chart of stuff to do. It's so amazing to watch it.
On paper, it's a little gross because you're like, man, I could never memorize this. I could never get to this place. And then you pick up the controller. You try it once. You try it twice, and you're like, oh man, maybe I am incredible at this. Now let me go to the pro scene. And then you fight any of the individuals behind us, and it's why they're out there and I'm up here.
Exactly. It's just a small bit of humbling.
Oh
You
yeah.
your friendlies with your buds in your door, or wherever you're at. You're sitting there, and you're like, dang, I'm the best out of all of us. You turn around, you see Atlas with his calm little face, his hair flowing back, and he's just gonna sit there, and he's gonna not let you play the game.
He does have some luscious locks.
And he's gonna laugh at you when you don't.
Yeah. He's like, oh man, wow, you really failed to do that. I'm like, dude, I was trying the whole time. This is your fault, man. He goes, maybe just a little bit.
And the best part is too is just like it's just like when you sit there and you find your small victory of when you haven't taken a step off of them for 30 minutes. I remember one time I was stuck in a match with Robin and we played for 20 minutes. He's playing, he's just on random picking whatever character.
Oh yeah.
He got one stock on some character he never played. I popped off, just left.
Oh yeah,
I
you
do not
you
stop.
win for the night. No matter what he says, you took the win. You took the win. We're gonna leave it there. We're never gonna fight again. My moral high ground. Let's go.
I'm just gonna listen. I was the last one to take a stock, so if we're just gonna play off of that,
I don't know what to say. The stats don't lie. Huh, and I'm hoping to see the stats kind of go off as well too once we start getting these things in. Like you said, we want that 9 stock, but I don't know. I like to see that little bit of struggle back and forth. I do love seeing that sweeping victory, but here especially we've gotten to the top of the brackets. Everyone's given it their all. We've seen everybody weed each other out. We've gotten to the people who have really put their time and energy into the craft. I love just seeing a good, grueling fight between the two players who just know that they're good, and they're going to showcase everything they have.
I got fantastic to commentate that with SSUP. They did
Oh, yeah.
They come down, they got a little unlucky stuff. Gibbs, they come down 2 stocks, brings it back with 6 stocks and puts them in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Trading stock to stock. That's the best part about crew battles too, because you know what? Maybe you had that one bad match. You got Gibbs, you lost the stock.
Yeah.
5%. But you'll go, I got my buddies behind me. Okay, so I just need to get as much back as here. Maybe if I get stock back, my job, I just need to do that. And you do your job, and then you do even more. It's like the perfect
Oh, yeah.
everyone's like, this is what they have to do. And that's what you do. It's great.
Every victory is a compounding victory. The better you do, the less the next guy needs to do. Or heck, run it so hard no one has to take over after that. And if you lose, doesn't matter. I got this guy on my back. He'll take the torch, and we're going to run it all the way yet again.
I cannot fathom having to take out Atlas, turn around, have to deal with Glover, and turn around and deal with Wing.
It's just such a wild combo. Because you're like, oh, man. The thought process on do I send out my best first, or do I send out, like, you know, the warm-up guys? And they're like, oh, man, they sent out Atlas. Okay. I guess if we get over this last hurdle, we're going to be doing it. And you somehow, you manage to kill Atlas. You feel so good inside. And then Glover comes out and you're like, ah, cool. Now I can breathe a little bit, fight this guy, who cares? And then you find out you're down 3 stocks. You have no idea what happened. It's only been a total of 17 seconds, and you simply have whiplash at this point.
And it just like your mental's rattled, and you're just like, what do I do? And then you fight as much as tooth and nail to get back at them. Then your next guy comes in, gets it. Oh, and then Waywardness is on the backside.
Yeah.
You're just like, okay, this is I can't do anything
Okay,
here.
cool. Here's my controller. If you would sign it for me, I want this commemorated to be beaten by the best of the best. So, thanks.
Exactly.
Do you have any idea when we're starting here in just a moment? Because I gotta say, my heart is pumping. I am ready for this.
I am so excited because Smash is one of the things. It's like you just go with the flow. You can see the action. I play League of Legends. A lot of the time, you can't tell what's happening. If you don't know the actual game, you're going to sit here like, why are they just like sitting in this lane just like clicking the button every 2 seconds? But Smash, you're like, oh, they're up in each other's faces.
Oh my lord,
They're
yeah.
brawling back and forth. You know exactly what's going on. It's so easy to tell, and that's why it's one of the most hype things to watch.
Yeah, even if you end up getting two characters who enjoy camping everyone out, it's like you're wanting to stay as that Byleth, you'd like to stay on the ledge, fire a couple arrows, because you know what? Sure, maybe we'll get that lucky hit. If you're running Byleth versus like Game & Watch, two people you'd love to stall each other out, it's not happening. As much as you want to do that, you have got to get up close and personal soon, or simply the game will end for both of you, and you are both in the detrimental position of that. It requires so much aggression and forward thinking and constant action. I'm here for it.
Oh, it's just the best because sometimes it's just I always every time I recommend esports to people, I'm like, you either start with Smash or you start with Rocket League.
Yep.
You like soccer, go watch card soccer. You like wrestling, then just go watch Smash Bros.
Go
Even
watch...
if you don't like wrestling, go watch Smash Bros.
If you've ever heard of a video game, I promise I can find you some level of representation in Smash Brothers. So, you like Little Mac? Bro, have I got a game for you. You like a Kid Icarus Uprising? They came back. Like, it's just so good. Anyone can get into this. It's just some basic fighting. It's easy enough to understand the general mechanics, but it's got such a nice ceiling that you can really learn to hone that in and just, what a great starter.
Yeah, exactly.
Production, sorry, give us just a moment.
Yeah, but like you're saying, it's just the best. I think that's why I personally like Ultimate the most because it just feels like the most friendly to get into, and you just have so many characters at your disposal. It's like, I think, are we at what 83 or 78 or something? I feel like we're at a number that's above 50.
I'm gonna need someone to fact check me, but I definitely thought it was that closer to 83 number.
Yeah, I think because when the first pass completed was 78, and then we got. Was it 5 or 6 more after that? I think it was 5.
It was another 6.
It was
so
we're
first
probably
fighter
like,
pass it was 5, but they count Piranha Plant as like part of the pack.
Okay, so we got like about 84, 83.
Yeah.
So when you think about that, how can you not find a character that you like? Oh, it looks like
shoot,
we're just
here
gonna
we
get right
go!
into them there.
Oh, we're throwing Atlas in first? Oh,
It gets
now
a
you know
Banjo
it's gonna be a
Kazooie.
good night.
We both see the character we wanted to see or the person we want to see the most, starting us out nice and strong.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see what he can do against this Banjo Kazooie because both characters they have the projectiles to play with.
Alrighty, yeah, I gotta say, Banjo-Kazooie, when they first dropped, I really enjoyed their playstyle because, one, I wasn't really good with them, but they also didn't feel like that crazy level of broken. They felt like they belonged in Smash, and I love seeing that, I wouldn't even say neutral character, but just such a wonderful fit for the game.
Yeah, I think that's the perfect thing to talk about Smash is like when a character fits into the game, it's so nice to see them join the cast.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Man, Atlas still just chilling at that 2.5%, throwing out the bell. Oh,
He's
what
trying
a
to find
mad
that bell
lad.
so hard right now.
Right? Well, because he knows as soon as he hits it, he's given that, what, like 3 extra seconds to chain together any combo he wants under the sun and just carry you off stage as far as he wants to go.
Especially at this percent, he might be able to just F smash and just send that Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, there we go.
And, ooh, got the
Okay, so he
on
kind of
that.
just went out. Yeah, he kind of just went out for that forward air. Not going to go much further than that. Vibing over the edge. You know what? I'm here for it.
Yeah, it looks like, oh, he
With
was
the
able to step him
key!
out there with the hydrant. Let's see if he's going to put a pressure,
Got
way out that Wonder
Wing. Only 2 left.
He got that bell.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
He just
kinda
barely
whipped that
misses
back
that
air
back
there. Banjo-Kazooie just trying to focus that hydrant as much as he can, but was diverted from the attention of the key.
And what you're talking about, when Atlas is playing Pac-Man, there's a magnet on that key, and the Banjo is just going straight for him right there.
Yeah, and the beauty of him playing too. Pac-Man is going to be chaining together so many different projectiles and other items he's going to spawn in the field. You don't know where to keep your attention to. I watched the projectile, the hydrant, or, oh my lord, here's this tiny little yellow man just kind of running at me immediately.
Yeah, and then you just start spinning around on you, and it's like, oh, I just got hit by a bunch of stuff, and he's still on top of me. Like, I don't have space to breathe sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, grabbing that bell once again, trying to chain together that forward air as best he can. Getting up into the melon.
Ooh, almost had that read on that F smash. He's just waiting out these Wonder Leads like perfectly fine. But like the first couple, he just was perfect spacing. Oh, a back throw. Ooh, he's gonna drop it there, not get it all the way out.
Yeah.
Ooh, just barely drops the shield, but great DI, so he's ended up actually
Nice.
able to live out there. But both characters right now, they're just trying to find any of their meaty hits will send the other off the stage and try to take that stock back.
Yeah, that's the best thing you could do. If you're Atlas at this point, you're really hoping, obviously, that you're going to take the win. But right now, you're running that 3-2. The most lives that you can carry over to keep your next round even more alive, that's all you're looking for, is optimize the win as best as you can. Poor Banjo right now, just hoping to see he can knock off as many stocks as possible to make the rest of the game easier.
He's just trying to breed, but like every single time he lands on the stage, he's got his shield and hold it, because if he doesn't, Atlas is just going to find the kill. And another keys knife to take out another stock.
Dear Lord, right through that hydrant every time, trying to compound that damage.
And what are you going to do? He just landed, he's already at 65%, 75, he's almost in kill range.
Sweet Lord. I will say, when Pac-Man first was announced, I was like, oh man, okay, this is an interesting little character. I'm certain he's going to be only a little quirky. And here he is, just throwing damage through the roof.
And this Banjo can't breathe. I don't think he's touched him ever since he's laying on the ground. Ooh, that was almost to close out the 3-stock right there. Oh, it does look like
Give us
did
one
lose
moment.
vision, but it does look like they are zoning out.
Here's Move for just a moment. Oh, managing to find the circular. Here we go, Banjo from the top ropes. Watch it ever so close as we can. Oh, and off the top, Pac-Man manages to get it. That's what we love to see. Atlas taking this as far as he can. Oh, you see his face, too. That's a
He's
happy
smiling.
man.
It always feels good to get a nice 3-stock, especially where that entire stock he basically went untouched in that last stock.
Oh, yeah.
He really shows that he just feels like he just knows the Banjo matchup so well. He's sitting there perfectly spacing out,
Oh, my Lord,
finding his combos. The guy touched the ground off the sky platform. It just took 75% instantly. Like, how were you supposed to play into that?
Right, and it's such a wonderful thing, too, because Banjo with the Wonder Wing, he's supposed to be able to go through so many things with that. He's supposed to have that soft invincibility. Your projectiles, you're not going to be stopping him. You're going to get that damage. And Atlas just kind of said, okay, you know what? Feel free. Throw him around. I will jump over you and just hit you on the tail end. Take your time, man.
That's exactly what it's like. It's just this is so like the annoying part about playing a good Pac-Man is that they just know how to use the fruit, they just know how to use all their utilities so well and effectively that it just doesn't feel like you have room to breathe, and you also can't get to them. Because like you see there, he's using the hydrant, knocking it out, comboing it into his combos, just racking up so much percent, and it's just what makes Pac-Man such a scary character.
Yeah, lightly tangential. I quite enjoy playing Robin. I like charging up the Thunder as best you can, and you get to kind of choose what attack you want to throw out for the best situation. Pac-Man is that times 7. He's got infinitely more projectiles, the better different times to use them. You can grab them after you throw them, so you got to think about these combos as you're charging up, and given that you have that split second between each item, holy cow, you have to be on your game to know how fast you're playing.
And you can see when he was doing it, he's dropping the bell on the shield, then coming down with like an aerial, picking the bell back up, throwing it back at him, and he has to shield again. And at some point, you take so much shield poke, it's like, okay, I've shielded the bell 2 times. Oh, here it comes for the third.
Yeah.
Oh, it actually hits me, and he enters another combo. It's just you can tell how practiced they are because they have all these strings and they know what to do off of the string and like where to put, like with just even the weight of the characters, because it's one of the things when you play you can feel the real heftiness. As we're going to get back into this next one, 12-9, and it's gonna be Pac-Man versus Young Link. So it's gonna be more of a projectile game, probably a little less combative as the last one, as the both of them are gonna try to space out each other.
Yep, and this is the one you got to be careful if you're going to be playing as Pac-Man right now. If that Young Link decides to just stand still, he does have that light projectile protection with that shield. Oh, but it's not like Atlas is going to care one way or the other. Going to find his combos as quick as he can.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Pac-Man is that, like, the issue, or I mean, that's the issue with Young Link, because what ends up happening is if Pac-Man gets in there, it just gets so dangerous for him. As you can see, just spamming those arrows out as much as possible, trying to keep this Pac-Man at bay, but Atlas is like, I'm not going to let you keep me at bay. I'm going in on you.
Ooh, managing to counter through that down air as best as he can.
It does look like he's going to try to play off this hydrant here. It does look like he's going to try to find the bell. Oh, he actually has the bell.
Fortunate steal.
Let's see if Young Link can find anything here, because he is down on the percentage right now, but he's going to see if he can find any way back in. And Young Link is on the lighter side, because that key's going to set him right off.
Nice key to punish that grab. Good man. Yeah, that's the big thing, as you saw that. Whoa!
Okay.
Yeah, nothing I was saying is more important than that. No, but at the very beginning of the game, that Young Link, you were right. He can really start to space out the opponent. And if you let him get that moment, he's going to flood you with just as many projectiles to keep you on your toes. Chip damage, and just finish you off.
Yeah, exactly. As you see right here, that's what he's trying to do right now. not able to get that Hydra out as fast as he'd like, but he's just trying to keep this Pac-Man as space because he does have really good kill options with his smash attacks and stuff. But he does have to look for those type of options.
Yeah, you gotta fish for him just a little bit. In a game where you're playing as fast as you are, you better be a pro fisher.
Yeah, you just see just how much he's using these projectiles to their limits, dropping them down, building space, just putting any pressure. I see Younglik is now using his range, just spamming that arrow. He gets hit by the Hydra. It's just so funny. Goes a little too far down on the recovery. He's not going to get back. And I don't want to commentator curse because that could be a little bit dangerous, but Atlas is looking to do a 9-stock here is all I'm saying right now.
Yup. Me also wanting to avoid said curse, but I mean, Atlas just running so well with it.
How could you not, though?
Yep. Punish.
He's just looking for that key. He's got a build.
Oh!
It just barely misses the combo, but he's just keeping him spaced out so well right now.
I will say, I always think of the Hydrant simply. Ooh!
Oh,
Alrighty, no to the 9-stock, but here Atlas spawns back in with 0, hoping now to just clean this out.
Yeah, he's just sitting here. Oh, it's like he's gonna find it there. It's like,
Oh.
let's see. He does put him off stage here. Let's see. Trying to see if he's anything. Just trying to control that center stage. Make sure he doesn't accidentally lose that last stock.
Oh, with the grab, back throw.
Just barely not enough. The next one will kill though. So Atlas just anything from Pac-Man at this moment could just kill this young Link because of how high he is.
Oh, with the reversal into the Hydrant. That's what we love to see.
Hey, that's what I said. Anything could kill at that point. He knocks that Hydrant, knocks it right into the young Link, and small little Hydrant sends him just rolling into the sky.
Oh yeah, the classic conundrum is which is better, the sword or the shield. But they never ask you which one's better, the arrow or the fire hydrant. And it is a clear winner every time.
Every single time, like you saw, every time the Hydrant's just flying across the stage, eating all the arrows as it goes, and then just smacks young Link in the face.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do? A fire hydrant flying at you? You don't really have a whole lot of options or a lot of time to think at that moment.
How many times are you even put into that scenario though? Like, fire hydrants just starts flying anywhere. Like,
when pigs fly, no. The much more likely is fire hydrants. They are the real danger to society.
exactly. You just always have to be working out, and he knows how to use his fire hydrants. He just knows how to play them out.
I will say it was the beauty too, because once again, I'm not the greatest Smash player in the world. There was a moment in my youth, I'm not proud, where that down air as Link, that's all you needed to win. And that fear still kind of lingers with me to this day. So watching Atlas look at the down air in the face and go,
I can up air that.
yeah, I can up air that. Hitboxes? Nah, I don't need to worry about that. Those are mine, not yours.
You have a sword. Well, I know exactly how to space your sword because
Yeah.
I have to deal with a cloud. I have to play against a cloud. His sword's so much bigger than yours. I don't have to worry about that one.
Dude, Cloud, I don't want to fight that. I remember 2 horribly Smash 4 getting juggled into the sky with that up air. Nah, I'm just going to put my controller down. I need to take a little break, stretch up. When I spawn back in next year, we'll play again.
It's like going back in, and we actually are going to have a hero. How many down Bs are we going to see? How many? Is he going to play RNG? Is he going to play the RNG game?
Alrighty. Atlas going ahead and taking that stock, so now we are ready to start. Get the taunt.
Taunts of respect, and let's get right in on this.
Top deck.
Oh, he's already comboing him all the way to 50%.
The 2 options, top deck or take 58 in the first 10 seconds.
And have the Hydra break the grab.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just sitting here, now he's going to take a calm angle, just sit here, play back,
Oh
find the
my
bell.
lord.
Oh!
Styling on the poor fishy boy.
He only has 3% on him. Please let them breathe, Atlas. He needs to breathe.
Poor hero, just trying to get that grab as best as he can. He knows the combo he wants to get, and is potentially going to be gimped off the edge. Did he just lose his jump there?
Yeah, I wonder if there's a bit of DC.
Oh, we might be seeing a disconnect right now.
The game's not lagging. I wonder if maybe the controller disconnected.
Oh,
and Atlas
with
saving the homie stock right there. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe they're resetting?
Yeah, I'm curious if they're resetting.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think they might just restock at 2-2.
Yeah. Atlas there realizing, oh yeah, I have that. I can afford to take a moment longer.
Oh, wait. Okay, his controller might have lost connection because you can see for a second he's like, wait, what's going? I'm a little confused. What's happening right here? And yeah,
I'm curious, because he was throwing out a lot of grabs. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad strategy, because, hey, you throw out 100, only one needs to hit. But that was a few too many that I'm used for.
Yeah, it does look like they are going to be restarting that match.
Okay,
So I don't know if that.
Let's
So
go!
are they doing from 2-2 or 3-2? Well, we'll see. We'll see right now if they're gonna.
We'll see how it plays out.
Because we're right back in on this one.
Okay, so Atlas taking that first stock.
Okay, we'll
All
look
right,
like
they
they'll
will be
reset
setting
from
it up to
2-2.
2-2. We love to see the sportsmanship. Alrighty, going out.
All right, taunts of respect, and let's get right back into that. And
Go.
once again,
Oh.
he just doesn't go. It's like the match in the end. He's just immediately into the combos and just looking to rack on that percent.
Yeah. So what we were told was the controller disconnect, but what we're about to see was Hero now getting the entire download on Pac-Man. Well, I might have spoken a moment too soon. The download is still in progress.
I mean, Pac-Man's faster at downloading. His only made of pixels over there, where he's from.
Oh my lord. Hero just trying for whatever can.
Oh, hey,
There we
got
go,
he top
down
decked
B.
a little bit of a heal right there to bring back some of that percentage.
Oh, but lord, what is a little 5% heal when you were at 111%? Managing to find the grab?
Oh, it breaks away with the fire hydrant. It's so annoying to try to combo a Pac-Man in the air because he just fire hydrants right out of it most of the time.
Yeah. The real issue also is Hero would really love. Okay, he's gonna get the grab. Hero would love to get that dash attack against that hydrant, but the issue is it hits so hard, the hydrant is gonna fly and never hit. Pac.
Ooh, with an up air read there on the little bit of how it comes out.
Yeah, Atlas might have a little bit of clairvoyance in there. No.
See, I'm
way.
throwing an F smash out there and whiffing, but
Oh,
Atlas,
100%.
he knows, oh, I need to throw an up smash up
Oh.
right here. Like, because that's just the normal, like, processing.
This man is the trigonometry god. He just knows where everything is at every point in time.
I don't think I've ever seen someone use the trampoline to bounce the apple to kill. Because that's what happened there, right?
That's, okay, as far as I could tell, yeah.
But I've never seen that before.
Oh, with the crit. I mean,
Ooh.
not doing anything, but the crit.
We would like to see a crit onto Atlas because hey, that noise that crit makes when it hits is so
It's
satisfying.
just so stylish. I trust Atlas to do his best, but you know what? It's a more tense game if we get that critical hit, that higher percentage. So you know what? I'd forgive one or two.
I would just give like he still has he still has 2 stocks to play with,
Oh,
so
yeah.
just be able to get 1 for that crit, it's worth it.
Yeah. Hero's still living with. Oh, the bounce. What a terrifying position you now are in Pac-Man. You're
Yeah.
looking to space as best as you can because you're losing.
He's
Oh,
making sure
God,
he
that
gets his.
combo.
He's making sure all of his projectiles are gone and away from this hero with bounce because he
Oh,
does
yeah.
not want to have to deal with that reflector.
Absolutely clear the board. There we go. Hero finally now playing around with that MP bar. He was going a little light on it for a while. I've not seen any of the Thunder Slash being thrown out.
Ooh, with
Ooh,
the
a
F smash into
heavy
the-
F smash. Hit him with the Hadouken.
Ooh, he went for the spike there.
Oh! Out of the trampoline! Oh, Atlas, you will never cease to amaze.
It's just how fast these players combo off of stuff. It's absolutely ridiculous. You see right there putting his hand up. He's excited. He's ready to go and send it.
Oh, yeah. He's looking to round this out as fast as possible. We have 1 opponent left. Atlas still has 2 stocks. The entire rest of the team in there just joshing along with him, going, you know what, dude? How far can you go? Show me. I need to know this.
We were talking about the potential 9 stock beforehand, but it's actually 12. He's
Yeah,
looking
12
for he's
in
looking
one?
for 12
yeah,
stocks.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah.
Like we're saying, you're like, oh, we'd be really happy if we see a 9 stock. He's like, I'll do you one better.
Yeah.
What if there's 12
I'll show you
instead?
12. I'll only lose 1, and you know what? We'll all be fine for it. What?
He wants to show. Hey, senior night. He wants to throw on a show. He just wants to show all the stuff he's put through all the years. He just wants to play it on display tonight.
Oh, yeah. As a senior, you finally reached the end of your journey. The terminus of all the information and training you've attained. And now Atlas is looking at you and going, I know everything. And I'm going to use it. Good luck.
He's just sitting there with a little book open. He has all of his little notes over the years. Just like, oh yeah, against Hero, I need to do this page like 30. He's on that. Closes the book. Let's get this one.
Oh, yeah. The webcam that he has to show his face, he ended up getting that apple kill off the trampoline. He holds up a notebook, and it's the written out. Here's everything I knew you were going to do. I wrote it before the game started. I know you. I'm in your head, man.
I know you better than you know yourself.
Oh, my heavens. Is that Roy from Fire Emblem?
It's my favorite character. I love his wrecking ball and his little cart. It's the best part about Roy.
Classic gamer. Now, I will say I am Lemmy Gang myself, but you know what, Roy? Respectable choice.
I'm more of a classic with Bowser Jr. It just, always every game it's either I'm playing Bowser or Bowser Jr. Maybe there's a small bias there. Who knows really? But
Yeah. I mean, they're just such lovely characters. You can't help but love the family dynamic in that.
they're just so adorable. Like how can you? Like I can't even think of them as evil. They're just so adorable and they're
Right.
little clown cars.
Best game to give them both love was that Bowser's Inside Story. You just felt everything, and you know what? Redeemed them as people for me.
Exactly. Like just a little misunderstood there. You don't have to
Yeah.
really worry about it. Does look like the Roy is putting a lot more pressure on Atlas though compared. So I think he's like been able to get a bit more of the read
Yeah.
while
'cause-
watching.
Well, I don't usually think of him as such. I mean, Bowser Jr. is packing almost as many projectiles, and his aerial options are just, they're a little funky. The timing on a lot of them, especially that dash attack, that's real weird. Oh! And that jumping neutral air, you never know how to space for that one.
Exactly. And just like right now he's just zooming all across the stage. He's trying to find any small little opening, but I think this back throw might kill. Nope,
Ah.
never mind.
I
Ooh,
will say,
far
bless
away.
the sheer amount of time Pac-Man's grab stays active. Whoa!
And that's just that shield pressure is so strong. You can't. You just can't breathe. He's just all over him, making sure if you're gonna shield, I'm gonna make you stay in that shield as long as possible.
Oh, yeah. See how long you can stay in there. Don't worry. I'll wait.
He's just like, you can sit there. I'm just gonna sit here and throw as many projectiles on top of you as I can.
Oh, yeah. Poor Roy trying to come back to stage, being spaced out by the hydrant. Pac-Man's number 2.
It does look like he's trying to get back on stage here. Roy's putting on the pressure, and he does get back to center. Atlas is at 104, so there is some kill options this Roy does have available for him.
Oh, managing to find that tilt. Try to throw out whatever projectile he can, because if any of them manage to connect with Atlas, you open yourself up to so many combo possibilities. And all you need is one opening, especially at that 114%. You are in constant fear. Now, of course, you still have 2 stocks, so we're vibing.
Yeah, and that's all that Roy's trying to do. Like
Oh.
right at this point, he's like, I just need to take this one stock at a time. He's got a major comeback to try to do.
Oh!
Hit the read again.
Punishing the roll onto stage.
That bell is just so threatening, and Atlas just using it to perfection right there. And once again, just comboing to 40 the moment he hits the ground.
Oh, yeah, what is it? Is it SpongeBob with the Patrick meme? He's just standing there. Menacingly.
Exactly. Or the other one with Atlas is how many times he has to teach him the lesson of throwing that thing and comboing them to 40% immediately off his spawn.
Tell you, old man.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to take this nice and slow. He does have
Oh!
the belt.
Oh, but failing to find the punish accidentally puts a buffer in on his neutral jabs.
But using the fire hydrant to get that F smash in position, he does
Right.
have 1 stock. So hey, he has the potential to take Atlas out here. He is at 80%. Oh,
Oh.
number 2 now.
Oh, man, throwing him just a little too far into the blast zone. If you were Roy, you now feel the fear, because you know death is in rage. Oh!
Oh, he just barely
Atlas
misspaces
just
that.
missing it.
But he has the pressure on. Oh, I think that's gonna be it. With a little bit of it, just dropping it down there to just knock him away. And Atlas with the
going
12
through.
stock on Senior Night. 12 stock.
What a wild man. We're at the top of the bracket. And here Atlas comes in and goes, yeah, I got time for this. Let me take all 12 real quick, guys. Go grab a drink.
Yeah, you guys just sit back there, look pretty, smile for the camera. I'm gonna sit here, get my hands a little bit dirty, just take all 12 stocks.
Oh, yeah. Guys. I'm the senior. Let me carry you. I'll get you to the end.
This is my night.
Yeah.
Your night for Senior Night will come, but this one's for me.
You got your opportunity later.
Exactly.
Oh, my heavens. I'm hoping here shortly, because that should be everybody. We might get the opportunity, Oh, yeah, we're going to be breaking for interview. Okay, thank goodness. Do we know who we can grab? Because I know who I want. Well,
We're going to break real quick for an interview with the star himself, so we will see you back shortly.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. We are here with the man, the myth, the legend, SSU Atlas.
Hello,
Welcome
that's
to
me.
the table, my guy.
Thank you.
So, obviously, the basic first interview question. How are you feeling after taking 12 stocks?
You know what? Believe it or not, I'm feeling pretty good about that.
I'd believe it. Now we do have a note for the audience, and you'll find this a little funny.
Okay.
We had received a little bit of misinformation at the beginning that you were a senior, and we were
Oh.
lamenting the loss of you come this next year. Come to realize, oh no, you can't get rid of Atlas that easily. He's gonna be right back with you next year, and you
Well-
will have to go through this entire thing again.
Rest assured, the reckoning will still be here next year.
Oh, God
I'm-
bless.
And I'm here to bring it. I'm ready.
Okay, so walk me through it. The match I want to know about, as best as
Mhm.
you can remember, is you versus the hero. Obviously, we had that bit
Yes.
of a disconnect there at the beginning. Do you have any information on that? Was just
Yeah,
like a
so
controller?
the first stock went fine. He played well,
Mhm.
or he played the game. And then on the second and third stock, he stopped moving, and we checked chat, and apparently his controller disconnected.
Ah!
We reset again and then played it normally, and I
Mhm.
could tell that it was. I could tell that it was actually connected this time because he didn't do just grabs. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
We made the comment. We're like, okay, you know what? He's throwing out a lot of grabs. He must be really, really confident in whatever combo this is about to
Yep,
be.
yep. Well, Hero doesn't really have many grab combos, so I don't know why he would go for it,
No.
but he actually started playing the game better. So
Yeah, once he came out swinging, we were a little afraid. We were making comments like, oh, you know what? That first disconnect,
Yep.
it's all a ruse. He was getting the download on your Pac-Man.
Exactly,
But then,
exactly.
lo and behold, no, he's still downloading. You absolutely took
Yep,
him through the
yep.
ringer and just kind of went on for the rest of the night.
During that part of the match, he got what's called bounce, which is the reflector attached to his body,
Mhm.
and that completely nullifies most of Pac-Man's gameplay. So for me, I didn't see that it happened, so I dropped Hydra, and it almost killed me. But I spammed air dodge to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then from there, I started to play more grab-like, more combo heavy.
Yeah.
And then once that went away, I didn't let him get it again. So
Mhm.
I took care of the problem. So.
I think the funniest bit of that was as soon as the bounce happened, obviously you hadn't noticed it, and then you drop the hydrant. You could see the minor panic, and you immediately turn away from him, and you just start beating.
Yep.
You beat the hydrant,
Get
just
away,
try
get
to
away, get
remove it
away.
as fast as possible. You're like, I will not let this man have it. I cannot afford any projectiles on
Yep.
stage. We are changing the game
Yep.
right now.
Just in case.
Right?
So, yep.
Okay, so obviously, this game, we would say, went well for you.
I think so.
Do you have any thoughts, predictions, or hopes for the next and upcoming one?
Well, the next game, we're changing our lineup a little bit. If I
Okay.
remember correctly, it's going to be me, Ben, and Tyler still, and then we're putting in Flake or Blake actually.
Yeah.
And he's a senior, so that's why we want to
Gotcha.
put him in and showcase his gameplay. So
Who does he play, or is that a bit of a spoiler that we can't know yet?
he's a little bit of a wild card. So
Dangerous.
he plays Pyromithra in practice,
Okay.
just because they're easy to learn and easy to play. Because
Yeah.
he's also on the bowling team, so that takes up
Oh.
a lot of his time.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Neat.
But
Hell yeah.
But last game they played, their B team played Tuesday.
Yeah.
and he played Terry and wiped the
Yes,
floor with
yes,
some people.
yes. Terry gameplay is
Yeah.
what I live for.
So I'm not sure exactly who he's gonna play, but I think we're gonna find out.
Blake, if you can
Please.
hear me, Terry,
Please.
please, Terry.
Yep. So he plays all kinds of different characters for fun. He's played
Yeah.
Karam before, Roy before, a little bit of Lucina, but
Okay.
I'm hoping
interesting.
we don't see that one.
Alrighty.
Just kidding.
Well, do you have any other comments, any light pop-offs you want to do before I let you
Um,
go and take that break as you get ready for the next
Yeah.
round?
Shout out to my mom, Lisa Schuler, who might be in the chat. Hello. And shout out to everyone else in the chat who came to watch this. So
Heck yeah,
appreciate it.
we love to see you guys. You make this just as much fun as Atlas over here.
Hope so.
Right? Alrighty, man.
All right.
It's
see
been a
ya.
party. I'll catch you later.
Yep.
Best of luck out
See ya,
there.
guys.
Alrighty, everybody. We're going to go ahead and split for a break for just a moment. You feel free to take a halftime just like the players, and once we are right back at it, we'll have you right back in on the action. Take it easy.
And welcome back. We are jumping straight back into the action. We have our waywardness against a Terry, and we're going straight in. Up. Okay, good. Ah. So we're not going wide in.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So
Button
I thought
check.
we were going straight intense, right into it. Nope. Calming down.
Button
Okay. So, how you feeling today, Clown?
Well, Strock, I'm feeling pretty good.
Well, that's good. So, what are you looking forward to today? So it seems like we are starting with waywardness today on this great crew battle. What are you looking forward to that?
A really hype Zelda combo.
It'd be like that. I think one of the best things that you see is that it's just a fun time watching waywardness. He always hits those great sweet spots. It's always that beautiful little shing. Every single time he hits one of those, it's music to my ears, beautiful sound, and I'm just get a little warm inside when it happens. Maybe it's just because it's another Shawnee student, but I can't help myself.
And I've been hit a few times at that sweet spot in tournament.
It happens, yeah. At our locals, every once in a while, one of us is bound to be at the end of that Zelda foot, or maybe it's just the Phantom,
True.
or it's the Dense Fire,
And there's
or
a
it's
big
the
difference.
Zelda Uppy.
And there's a big difference between people who are pros and people who play friendlies.
Yeah, as Pelican said before, there is a very big reason why we are here at this table, and they are
They're in
in
there.
there playing the game.
Very true.
Yeah, very, very true. I'm looking to have a good time here today, and it seems like we are about to get started.
Getting into it.
All right. Getting in on FD. See how we go. Going straight in. Trying to zone out with that Phantom, and very true confirm into that with the rising tackle. It seems like Lightning's trying to be patient, zone out this Zelda. Just trying to pick his battles, which is very smart. The last thing you want to do against a Zelda is just rush in like that. And as you can see, it is paying off. 31%, only a couple of hits, and
Nice power
Lightning
jump.
is just going at it.
Terry's finding his way in, getting some quick combos.
Good confirm, and hopefully Wayward can just stay calm, bring this back together. Has to zone him out, keep it calm, just use Zelda's kit. We know that Wayward can do it, and he just needs to find his openings. Get rid of that good upbeat to get him off. And I think what we need to see is just some way for him to figure out how to zone out this Terry, and especially
go.
get rid of this go. And
Nice upbeat.
oh no, ooh, I don't know. There we go. Okay, I was about
Very
to say,
nice side
hopefully
beat.
no commentator's curse to come up here.
Very even game.
I mean, pretty much have one more hit and it's dead even. And like I said, there's that sweet spot that it traded, and they're
Another
just
sweet
keeping
spot.
this completely even. Really, none of them have gotten an advantage at this point. Oh, but goes up. Let's see if Terry can make anything out of it. All he needs is one big read to go out, but he's not going to be able to use it here. I was really hoping for that forward smash raid.
Nice side beat.
Doing the thing. And up, just bringing him up. Almost taking him out. I think about 20 more %. That Terry might have been just gone with that DI. No, I think at this point, Wayward just figured out the match. He's
Nice
just
sweet spot.
he got him. He figured it out. Salute the man.
The Terry was very solid though.
Yep. I think that the Terry was definitely solid, but I think Wayward just showed an ability to adapt. I think it started out and Terry, or Lightning, if I remember the gamer tag, was just able to get in, suffocate him, but I think eventually Wayward was just able to figure out what parts to use of his kit to adapt to the whole scenario.
And he got in and he got some combos off.
He got in, got a few combos off, and then I think really he just figured out, just use the out of shield. I think Wayward found out that this Terry is just kind of approaching my shield unsafely after his first stock, and it's like, I think I can just play defensively, use my up B out, and it'll do a lot of the work for me. And I think that, well, actually, who are you hoping to see in the next match? What character? So we know we're going to see the Zelda from Shawnee, but what do you think we're going to see in?
I'm really hoping we get some sort of like unusual character like Marth or
Yeah, I'm always looking for something
Falcon.
unusual. Hopefully something that we don't see a lot. I mean, okay with the top tier, but just maybe something a little unusual. And
Ooh,
Sephiroth,
Sephiroth, yeah.
okay, yeah. Looks like we got our wish. On Battlefield, hopefully Sephiroth can use the platforms to juggle Waywardness. Yeah, I think at 9:50 we'll be starting up the match.
Let's get right
Or
into
we're
it.
just getting right in. Let's get it. So, I don't know much about Sephiroth, so do you know like what he's going to be searching for as a combo starter or finishing move?
Back throw is very solid. Early percents, it can lead true combo into back air.
Okay, and I might be wrong, but does Nair... I think Nair does lead into like actual true combos, or is it more just like reads?
If you're very good execution-wise, it can be true, but most of the time it's like mix-ups from what I understand.
Got it. Okay. Gotcha. Because like, really, all I know is that the long sword is funny, and that's all I know about Sephiroth, really. And you know, Giga Flare go boom. I don't know much after that, so hopefully I can maybe learn a bit from this match. And it seems like, I guess, side B is a good neutral to a beautiful parry. I think that might have been sweet spot, so if he didn't, that could have spelled doom to that Sephiroth wait. And right now it seems both players just very calm, waiting for good openings, really it's just been back and forth.
This matchup's very interesting because they're both zoners, but in different kinds of ways.
Yeah, definitely. You have Zelda with her more like projectile-based things, but Sephiroth is more kind of like getting in, but at the same time he's zoning you out.
Yeah.
You know, but takes the stock right back. And something that people need to remember while we're watching is that this is a crew battle. Every stock is completely crucial. Sure, maybe you didn't win the game, but taking a stock off of your opponent means one less stock your teammate needs to go through. So, hopefully for Lightning, for his school, he can take it out, but, you know, with my Shawnee bias, I kind of hope that doesn't happen.
True.
Using the forward air to delay his...
Nice back air.
It seems like he's really able to work around Waywardness's Din's Fire, if I remember. If he's able to just avoid those and not allow himself to be put in that bad position. Super right back to it. The neutral.
Ooh, nice shield break. Very nice
Beautiful
trap.
shield break. The neutral was going good until one mistake by Northwest. But sometimes it just happens, you know. They were playing incredibly defensive, and I think that just good execution, Phantom plus that sweet spot, the shield's just gonna melt. Back into the neutral. Advantage for Lightning. Waywardness, Shawnee trying to find his way in, and back into advantage, and he finds that down.
It's not gonna
Beautiful
take it yet.
DI, but
Oh,
Din's
there we
Fire
go.
takes it. Way to aim it. He knows what he's doing.
That was a very nice match. Really close game.
Very close game. I think, again, I think Wayward is just showing just good adaptation. Not to say that Sephiroth didn't have any. I just think Wayward was able to do it faster and better.
Yeah.
But it's how it happens. Definitely very skilled. Wish I could have watched more. It was definitely entertaining. The neutral, the whole thing was just pristine until the shield break, and then I think the mental was just a little gone.
Yeah, then after that, it was just downhill, but it was still a really close game.
Very close. I think at this point, he's just... I hope that we'll see more from him, but I'm kind of actually hoping... be a little selfish. I definitely know our team doesn't agree. I'm kind of hoping that to see a bit more of Shawnee's like repertoire. I mean, I know we have a bunch of skilled players. Last crew battle we saw Atlas, and now we've seen Waywardness, and I think he's going to try to replicate Atlas's clean sweep.
Yeah,
But personally, I want to see more of what we have to offer.
me too.
Nibbling into it, and I think if I remember the mains, we have Waywardness on the Zelda, Atlas on Pac-Man, Glover, who online is Cloud, offline is Sheik, and then we have Breadloaf, who is Roy, if I remember correctly. And out of those, who are you looking forward to watching?
Me personally, Glover.
Glover, he's definitely a sight to behold. If I remember correctly, we've seen some online matches from him, and it is a thing. But before we get to that, we're going to have to see Waywardness get knocked out. And I know he is not keen on that idea.
And hopefully that doesn't happen, but you know.
But if it happens,
battle.
luckily for us and the viewers, we will have plenty of talent to go around at Shawnee to watch. But hopefully, I think we'll be getting the match underway soon. But until then, what do you? I guess we played this game last time. What are we doing? Who are we hoping to see? What character?
I'm really hoping a really technical character like Link or.
I think what I'm hoping for is something not like a Shoto like Terry, but like a very in-your-face brawl. And look at that, very in-your-face brawler. We are going to see the top tier themselves, the Aegis.
The menaces.
But yeah, you better be prepared. Mithra is a neutral monster. Incredibly fast frame data. Wayward's just going to need to figure out how to zone out and create space. Because at this point, it's just been 36%. As I was about to say, unanswered, we get a few hits.
This matchup is very suffocating for Zelda.
What was that? Sorry, I missed it.
This matchup is very suffocating for Zelda.
Oh, definitely. Zelda is very much thrives when she can get her setups and can play her game. But, I mean, the whole point of the Aegis is that you don't get to play your game.
Yeah.
But as we say that, they're not getting to play their game. Waywardness just made it, and it's their time now. Ooh. Back to a little calm point now with Mr. Speed, and there we go. Ooh, getting out of that.
Nice neutral beat.
Going for a little roll read there with Waywardness. And
Switch to Pyra.
Switching to Pyra, I guess the Lightning is feeling pretty confident that he's gonna close this stock out. He's like, I think I can close this one out, and Pyra definitely has the tools to definitely close this out. All it's gonna take is one funny haha forward smash.
A single down air, a single up B, and
I mean,
the
at this
stock's
point, if
gone.
it's on ledge, a single forward tilt will do it. Or maybe
nice
the up
punish.
B, but at this
switch
point,
off fair.
you can, they're bleeding stocks. You just needs to close this one out, reset mental, and just,
There we go.
There he goes.
That'll do it.
Now I just need to wait, reset his mental, and get back into it. But luckily for us, this means we get to see a new piece of Shawnee talent. And sadly, not a clean sweep, but luckily, a new player.
Still very exciting.
Very, very exciting. But what do you think Shawnee is going to put in? Like, we know our varsity's mains, but to take on an Aegis, what do you think we're going to be pulling out to counter something like that?
Possibly Glover.
And do you think we're going to put in a Glover who's going to just like kind of try to counter a disjoint with a disjoint, or do you think we're going to like try to save Glover and put Breadloaf in, and maybe Breadloaf can take him out and be like even more suffocating to the Aegis? Or so are we going to try to suffocate the suffocator, or are we going to try to zone him out?
I think personally, like both ways work of him getting switched in immediately. Either that or him hanging back for a bit and then being an anchor. I can see both happening.
Definitely, definitely. I think I would put in the Roy, just try to suffocate him out, just because I think it's not something you're going to be expecting, because you know Pyra and Mithra, they want you very close, but so does Roy. Roy wants you there. If you're pressing buttons and you're not knowing what you're doing near Roy, he's just going to turn your advantage state into his.
True.
And it's going to be a painful time.
And Roy's also, just like you said, a neutral monster.
Yeah, another neutral monster, and like, well, how do you beat a neutral monster?
With
Put in
another one.
another neutral monster.
Jab to any aerial. Jab to back air will kill it 80% on the ledge.
Exactly. And Mithra, if he catches you at the wrong time, incredibly light character. I mean, bad DI, that could be a stock at 60.
Same with Pyre too. Just one sweet spot down air and
Yeah,
up B
exactly.
and
It is
you're
just going
gone.
to be. It's going to be a battle of very low stock percentages. But luckily with the crew battle, if I remember correctly, how many stocks was that Aegis on left? Did they have 2 or 1?
I believe they had 1 left and they have 4 left in total.
4 left in total, and then 1 left on the Aegis. Gotcha. That, it looks like your math was checking out, and now we're seeing, if I remember, Flake from Shawnee with the Terry. Taking this town in city, and time to lower out these stocks. So it seems like, I think it's kind of the same idea as the Roy, kind of. Terry can kind of suffocate you down if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, the ability to just cancel your normals into any of your specials is incredibly, incredibly powerful.
Fighting game characters are very strong in this game.
Definitely. Although I just noticed is that he's going to need to be, the Terry will be incredibly careful on the recovery. Terry, one of the characters that none of your specials stack to ledge. If you don't space your up, say your up B correctly, you're just a sitting duck.
Higher F smash may clip him.
Yeah, might not even be a clip, honestly. It could just be just your foot's gone.
Yeah.
Ooh, sadly the armor didn't come out from Power Geyser, but
Very
we'll
nice
wrap this
confirm.
up. A good DI, taking advantage of that hot.
Ooh, outspaced.
I don't think any DI can save you from that, nor will the high ceiling.
That move has crazy range.
Crazy range, crazy damage, crazy priority. It's just
Crazy.
a move. It's a move. It's a move in this game, and we love it.
We
I
love
mean,
Terry.
He's just a beautiful little glass cannon. Once that 100% comes out, you're just like, well, at least it'll look pretty on the screen.
And what character are you hoping to see next?
I don't know exactly what the lineup of Northwest is, but trying to just think what might counter Terry is if they have a zoner, someone that can just hard zone, projectile camp him.
Villager, maybe?
A villager might be good. That would be unorthodox. That could be interesting. That would be a very interesting watch. I think that's if they have any character like that, any player who plays someone who could zone out Terry, keep him away, can't really let Terry zone them out with, what is it, the power wave or whatever it is, the neutral B. I can't remember the name, but, you know, more projectiles than Terry can put out, I think is what they're going to be looking for. Someone who can control neutral way better and hopefully can't be as suffocated as easy. So really, a zoner with a good out-of-shield option is what I would think anyone should be looking for.
Or maybe an even more aggressive character.
Or just a maybe aggressive brawler. Okay, all right.
Possibly a really good disjoint character.
So maybe if they have another Aegis,
another
number
Aegis.
2, maybe, we'll never know. Well, actually, we will know.
Ooh, and
we
we'll
will
find out.
right now.
Ooh.
There's his owner, Byleth. Do we see another future MKLA owner here now? Someone's going to show us that this character is definitely a higher tier than most people think. And this is will be one of the few times in a crew you're going to see both players start with 3 stocks. So we're going to see a full game here. And you could tell he was going for that roll read. And I thought that another down air was coming out, and that would have been. I'm going to say the room would have lost their minds if that happened.
The whole pop-off would have happened.
It would have been room-wide pop-offs. And see, there it is. We're starting to kind of see it. We're just going to see the Byleth just zone out Terry, just kind of keep him away. I'm just going to forward air, back air you. If the sweet spot hits, and you're going to be in an even worse position. Oh, but losing the spike on stage and zoning him out. Completely even game. Ooh, trying to delay that jab. I do like that. Ooh, now we have our go. No, but no trying to down tilt on that. Let's see if he can recover and make some use of this go.
Came back. Will that be?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Multi-hits.
Smash multi-hits are just really good SDI. I mean, it's something that once you kind of learn, you just kind of sneak out of a lot of moves and you have some good SDI. And it seems like the player of Northwest just knows how to wiggle their analog stick better than any. With the clip, no use of go. He's really going for these mix-ups off a jab. Good read on the grab. And not letting that arrow hit. I think right now, as long as our Shawnee player takes this stock right, sooner rather than later, this Byleth can just put on damage. He'll be completely fine. There we go. There we go.
Very nice confirm.
all it's going to take is, what, two combos or one really good one, and we're back to a complete even game. Unless, as we said before, this Violet just keeps zoning out this Terry. We might just see another Shawnee player come in. Oh, but a
Very nice roll read.
beautiful. That was a beautiful read. And really, not much damage was done on Northwest's next stock, was it? This is the very advantageous point. Just has to keep calm and take the stock, and then we'll be back to an even more even type of crew battle, much less match.
He just keeps catching with up airs and fairs.
Yeah, very good juggling. Trying to get
Going for the spike.
going for a little bit of spice there.
Not quite gonna take it. He takes the stock.
Now this was a Terry with go. If with a few good hits, this might as well just be a completely even game. But the read that this person was going for, that would have been a read. Would have been something we all would have loved to see it. Oh, Terry.
Unfortunate
Just
misinput.
the way of Terry. Being the only character with, what would you even call that? A back B?
Yeah, crack shoot is a weird move.
Yeah, a back special. Being the only character is
With a
such
back
a
special.
temperament. Yeah, I think that might be. I don't even know. Is there an official term for that? Back special.
There may be, but it may just be called. It's just crack shoot. It just works like that, you know.
It's just crack shoot. That's just how Terry is. He just does things, and sometimes you just don't recover.
And that's why I never played Terry, because
Yeah.
ISD every time.
Yeah, yep. I'm trying to figure out. I'm gonna have to look that up now. It's gonna bother me all day. What is that called?
Is it
Is it a
official
back
term?
B? Yeah, I need to know. Did Nintendo give you a name? But I don't
Many
know.
players just gave it that name, you know.
Yeah. And I wonder if that was reactive. If he didn't even know he was facing the wrong way. If maybe he was trying to do like a flaming knuckle,
Yeah.
but he didn't know that he was facing left, so he did it crack shoots. And I think that's would have been the case because after that, no more input came in from the controller. He just drifted down to the blast zone. So I think that might have been just not knowing. I was facing that way. Dang
And then
it.
he just SD'd, and
Yeah.
it happens.
And you could see the way he reacted is just the way of playing Terry. How it is, and he definitely came out looking definitely not disheartened, which is very good. He remembers it's just a game, trying to have fun, and although it definitely looked like he was trying to be serious, it did also look like he was having a good time. All right, to the next match we go, and now we get to see Shawnee State's Glover on the cloud. So, how do you think this match is going to go? We have pretty much two zoners. Sorties, disjoints. They kind of zone you all in the
Disjoints,
same way. Not exactly the most conventional types, but both got projectile. So we'll see how it goes.
I feel like it'll be a very disjoint kind of neutral.
Yeah, and I think all we have to do is really just watch. Glover just has to, just keep an easy headspace and just really just stay calm. He only has to take one stock, and he wins this first team. So, and again, 3 stocks to spare. I think he has this in the bag. Limit on deck. And if we look already, that is 90% on your last stock.
Northwest has a lot of work to put in.
Yeah, definitely a lot of work to put in, and a lot of work to do to even feel like they're going to get it. Because like you're going to need to have some crazy run, 3 stock pretty much comeback.
Ooh, nice dash attack.
But eventually that dash attack will kill. Do you know around 1% of that? Ooh.
Probably like mid 130s or like 140.
Now that was going to be really good for Northwest morale.
Ooh, nice up
Glover's just
smash
going to up
punish.
smash out of shield. And looks like that's the game. That's just how things happen. That's what it is. fun times. But, Northwest, I think that's just how the mentality was. You have to go against one stock, and Glover was the anchor. Any
It's a very
sport ever,
strong
you
anchor.
always save your best for last. So that was going to be a lot of work. Definitely going to be a struggle. Uphill battle for them, but very good job.
It's very hard taking 3 stocks off of anybody, but
Yeah, hard.
off of an anchor like that.
Definitely. It's hard to 3-stock anyone, much less Glover. I mean, if I remember correctly, we were talking with some of the team. They're like, yeah, the dude plays like everyone. All right, sounds good. And we'll be back.
Alrighty, gamers, welcome back. I am sitting here with Flake, the man, the myth, the legend, because who isn't on this team? Alright, man, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Right now I'm a senior in the information systems management course.
Oh, yo.
Should be graduating in spring, hopefully. All things goes well.
Let's go.
But aside from esports, I'm also on the bowling team. And I mean, we had a really good year last year. Great showing this year. Everything's going well.
That's, Atlas was over here earlier, and he's like, yeah, Flake's on the bowling team. I'm like, whoa. So what don't you do on campus at that point, then? You
What
seem to have a
don't I
busy
do?
life.
Well, a lot of stuff. I'm not big with the whole. There's a lot of events going on, and I don't end up showing to a lot of them because obviously I'm a very busy person.
Yeah,
But
evidently looking at everything you do.
I try to make showing to most of them as I can.
Heck yeah. Alrighty, so yeah, school's all fun. Being a senior, yeah, it's great. Walk us through the game tonight. Firstly, how do you get into the mind of your character? Let me know how you get into that zone to play as well as you do.
I wholeheartedly just hop on the game, listen to some music, and then just try to zone in as much as I can.
What kind of music are you listening in on?
A little bit of everything.
Okay, okay.
There's
That's
no genre I don't dislike, so I mean.
Let's go. Okay, nice. And so tonight, what do you think your highlight would have been for the evening?
Highlight for them, obviously, I mean, Mark getting the 12 stock, or I guess the 10 stock technically since he lost 2. But I mean, anytime you can see a player just run through a whole team, obviously, you gotta give a props for that.
Right, it's just a good night. And that second game, while noticeably closer, you guys were still taking him through the ringer. What were your feelings on that?
Just felt great watching Ben go through them and then just kind of mow through them all. It just really gives us the momentum for it.
Yeah.
I come in, I do my job, and then Tyler's there for the cleanup, and it just feels good.
Heck yeah. Because who were you running tonight?
Terry. Oh,
Okay.
I'm not too sure about our opponents.
Oh, I love the opponents. I'm here for that Terry game, man. That's Atlas and I were talking. He's like, yeah, Flake, sometimes he's running that Pyramithra, especially in the like trainings. But Terry is that flex he likes to come out with. I gotta say, Terry love right here. I love my mans with the go sauce. So it's just really good to see him repped, especially as you guys are here at the top of the tournament, seeing this madman repped.
Really glad I can play him now. I really wanted to make Pyramithra work, but online, it feels really difficult for being such a good character. It feels
Yeah.
really difficult online.
Yeah.
So kind of dumbing it down a little bit, playing a somewhat simpler character. Still
Yeah.
have to learn the inputs and combos and everything, but it just feels nice to be able to pilot that.
Yeah, well, I was going to say, like, what's your draw to Terry? Because obviously, similar to Ken, similar to Ryu, he's from a proper fighting series before this. Are you used to fighting games in general, or is this kind of your first foray into learning those same, like, roll combos?
I've played a little bit every now and then.
Okay.
I've just a little bit of every genre, but
Yeah.
this is the big one I've been competitive in.
Yeah.
And then the main draw to Terry, it's got to be the hat.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh, this man gets it. This man gets it. Terry is the peak of fashion in Smash Brothers. I know some of you may say Sephiroth, but I'm sorry. It's
Nah,
just-
he's got the hair, but he
yeah,
ain't
he's got the hair, but factually incorrect. Terry's got the hair too. All right, man. And then so obviously senior.
Mhm.
You got any fun plans after this? You planning to keep up with Smash, obviously, or what you looking at doing post the college life?
So post college, obviously we're gonna look for the job.
Naturally.
Where I'm at, I'm kind of in the middle of all the big cities in Ohio.
Yeah.
We're an hour to Cincinnati, hour to Dayton, hour and a half from Columbus.
Okay.
So if I can make any tournaments or anything, I'll obviously drive to them.
Yeah.
And then bowling wise, I plan to go try my foot in the regional waters.
Yeah.
Going full on pro, just try to foot in the regional and see how they feel. And then
Dude.
see if I can improve better on that.
That's awesome. I would love to see that for you. Keep us updated, obviously, SSU alumni. We always love to see where they go. You have any like social medias you want to plug for that, where we could see either the bowling or just continue seeing you, how you prosper in the future?
I mean, as of right now, I don't have any big pages or anything like that. I mean,
Alright.
everything bowling related, it's getting funneled through our SSU bowling page.
Plug for that. Guys, check out SSU Bowling. They are a wild team themselves. I love them. Alrighty, man. So any other comments you have for the evening then to kind of sign us off?
I mean, just look at the crowd. We got a big crowd here.
Oh, let's go. We got the camera moving. What's up, crowd? Love to see those Shawnee State Bears coming out for these events, especially this senior night. So happy for our seniors. So grateful to have had them for these 4 years. We hate to see them go, but we'd like to send them off in style. So we're going to go ahead and break now. But thank you guys for being in chat. Blake, thank you for having this interview with me.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you all later. Stay tuned with SSU Esports.
Too high? That good? Are we unmuted? Make sure you're unmuted. Don't be what? Okay. All I hear is music right now, so I'm gonna turn this down. I don't want to hear anything because I don't have game footage. All right, I'm good. So I want to welcome everybody to senior night at Shawnee State University. Appreciate you all coming in, having fun, celebrating our seniors with us. I've got Coach Dane right quick, Simpkins here of the Smash Bros. I just want to talk to you a little bit about your season, your undefeated run right now.
Yeah.
Talk about that kind of stuff before we get on to the seniors, do a couple of little things. But I wanted to talk with you. You came on fresh off your senior year.
That's true.
And now you're coaching these teams, and you happen to have a senior on your team.
That's true.
You've worked with me, and we helped build up this program together, and it's been amazing. And to see you grow that much was amazing for me. But I want you to talk about your season a little, how it felt from going from a player into coach.
Yeah. So transitioning from player to coach was kind of weird at first, because like I was just playing with these guys, and I have to tell them what to do. On top of that, like I wasn't even near the best on the team during the season I played, let alone this season, right? So it was kind of hard for me mentally to get over that jump, because I was like, oh god, they're not gonna listen to me. Like I'm gonna try to tell them what to do, and they're just gonna be like, you're bad, shut up. But they were actually really welcoming, and they were really excited to have me as a coach. And also they're like my friends, so they made it really easy on me. So I'm very appreciative for that. And we were able to sort of form a new relationship from teammate to captain teammate, I think, to coach teammate.
I mean, it shows, like every little bit of it shows, and I appreciate you coming on and do that, because undefeated run not only in NACE, which we showed tonight, but also the Mid-South Conference, going into finals in both leagues. That's just amazing, and I want to say we appreciate you as a coach, and congratulations on all you've done for the team. So
Thank you very much. Yeah.
But before we get into all of our seniors that we've seen on the highlight reel, there's a couple of things we want to do a little bit special. People that have been with us for a really long time, and we want to kind of show appreciation to them. So, Dane, if you want to announce who you're...
Yeah, so, like you said, give me 1 second. Stream. Okay, give me this up. So, like you said, this person wasn't officially on the team. I think he was once. He's officially on the team, but he's not a player. Instead, he is running around behind the scenes all the time, helping us out, running streams, making sure things are coordinated, making sure people are where they need to be. And he's been with us since the beginning. So I think we would like to give this nice big old jersey to Jake as a nice thing.
Come on up,
Jake,
Jake.
stay sharp. Please
Come on, Jake. Come on, Jake. Come on around. Come on around, Jake. You're going to be on camera now, Jake. You're going to be on the camera. All right. Hand it up to Jake. You're good, Jake.
Okay. got any words? Got any words for the people? Thank you for always running the stream, making sure everything's coming on time. We appreciate you greatly.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I started on Call of Duty, way back when. Yep, some of the guys are here. It was a good transition for me. It was kind of unexpected at the same time. I remember I went to ask Travis a question, and he was like, "Hey, by the way, congrats, you're a coach." I was like, "Excuse me?" So I've transitioned from being a player to being a coach. To now I'm full time behind the scenes, running the stream. So every time something messes up and you see the camera not changing or scenes not changing, that's me panicking. So if you need a guy to blame, here I am. Anyways, but no, this is awesome. I love doing this. It's super exciting. It's great to see all the teams compete. It's great to see just all of you guys and everyone here just really going. And I've been really excited and really happy to do it. So thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
when I keep doing it.
All right.
So
Thanks, brother.
Give a round of applause last time for Jake. Jake is a senior with us. He's been here since the start of the program. He's put all the effort he possibly could do into it. Everybody appreciate the energy he brings, so we wanted to make sure he was shown that appreciation, even though he's not on the team as a player, but we wanted to make sure that he was represented. So we do have one more. This person tried out for the team 1 year. But
you don't have to call him out.
it was awesome to see them because they brought energy unlike anybody else before. And regardless of becoming a player or not, they stayed with us. They've helped us out. Anytime we need them, they've watched almost every game we've ever wanted to be part of. They've come in and cast us for us. But, Riley, I want you to come up here. And as the stream knows and as everybody else here, you can see it right now, Riley's energy probably parallels or goes beyond my own. So
That's hard to say. I don't know, man. You've got it.
So, but I do want to say we appreciate everything you've ever done, like through the thick and thin, through your classes, through doing everything you do with everything you do. You're always here for us when we need you, even during cookie time.
Cookie time. Oh, where's Alex? I miss him.
You're always here, and you bring so much energy and so much positivity, and we just wanted to make sure that you were recognized for all the efforts you actually give to us.
Oh my lord. Thank you much. Oh my gosh. SSU Esports, everybody. Thank you. Holy
You
cow.
want to talk, say anything?
I don't know. To say anything. It's been wonderful. Obviously, a lot of the people here who are seniors, you've seen from a lot of those title cards, they've been on these esports teams for 4 years. I came in as a freshman at the same time as many of them, and it's been incredible to see, especially the Overwatch team. Lily over there out. Hi, Lily. HR Prime, and then I've got Patrick. He's on my senior project as well. I've seen all of these people start there at the base level and seeing where they've come, win their championships. I mean, we saw Smash tonight do incredibly well, so we love to see that. And just getting to be a part of this community and being able to cast every so often, it fills my heart with warmth, and I love to see all the positivity, and the success doesn't hurt either. We'd love to see you guys. And I just want to say thank you for letting me be a part of this with you guys behind the scenes. So thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. We really do. Dan, get back up here. Now you just need to hold the headphones now. That's what you are now. You're just my assistant holding the headphones between runs. You can still put them on. But no, we do appreciate Riley and everything Riley's ever done. Like, it's been amazing to have people behind the scenes and people on the camera, making sure that we get that hype energy that we need for our games. It's just been phenomenal, and we wanted to make sure that they were recognized for that. So, everybody, one more time for both Jake and Riley. So, their coach could not be here today, which is okay. It's fine. I'm not upset at all. It's okay. But I do want to call Turtle Strike up to talk about some of our League of Legends seniors today. Come on, Turtle Strike. All right. So
Hey,
you've
what's
been on
up?
the team for 2 years now.
Yeah.
You got to work with 2 of our seniors. One you've worked with for 2 years, one you've worked for 1 year. I want you to talk a little bit about the experience you've had with Jeremy and Navin.
Let's start with Jeremy. He's a fantastic jungler and just player overall. Like he knows so much about the game and he brings up at the highest level, and he also just really helps with just everything overall because he brings up the energy. He always just has some random one-liner that he says. Like we can have an entire page full of just Jeremy one-liners. It's wonderful. I really like Wade because he just brings a lot. He helps just everyone over the map. He knows what to do. He always helps a lot. And it's just really appreciated to have someone like that when you're moving up to a high rank. Because I played in high school, and then having a good person to help lead in when you get into college is fantastic. Let's talk about Navin. Navin, he always cracks me up. Like every single time, I swear I'm just chilling, and he'll just come over behind me and go like, "Hey, hey, turtle, hey, turtle," and just like say some it's just some stupid joke, and it just cracks me up all the time. He's improved so much over like the span of like only a year. He's only been on the team with a year, and like he came in. He was a jungler first of all, so he comes in, learns an entire new role, and just each week you could tell how much better he was getting. So I really just like what he brings as a player because he's very strong at learning. He gets out of his shell because before he just never really talked. And now he's starting to talk. He's making his own plays. We don't. It's just really good to see all that come together.
Awesome. Awesome. But Navin, I do want to bring you up first. Where'd Navin go? Navin, you're back there. Come on up. Come on up, Navin. Bring him all the way. You can unzip that if you got a Shawnee shirt on. If you don't, that's fine. That's all right. That's fine. You said you were silly. It's all right. We could be showing that off. It's all right. It's all good. So I want to present this to you for coming on the team and showing up. And like you said, switching roles, everything. You get the headset on. It's all good. But coming into I want to talk a little bit about coming onto the team and what kind of energy it brought to you and what it felt like to be on the team for a year. So this is yours too. You can just put it in the chair or something.
Yeah.
You don't have to hold it while you're talking. That's fine.
Oh, obviously. I would say it's been amazing, like being on the team. Like at first I was like a bit shy, like get to know you guys and stuff like that. But like, I don't know, like you guys have been amazing to me. Like I know, like I've been like a bit shit, like I make like shit plays. Like I understand and I'm not that great, but like you guys have been really like being nice to me, and I just want to say thanks. It's been fantastic being with you guys. Like having a place, just to play League of Legends with you guys, just great, just amazing. Like I thank you, Travis. Like, dude, you are the head of this team. Like. So, I hope like after I leave, like Travis will be still here for the program. Like I think Travis is everything. Like I think without Travis, this program is like gone. Like
I appreciate that. Yeah. Appreciate it, man. That's all yours. So go ahead and take that. All right. Calling up Jeremy now. Let's get Jeremy on here. The deer. It is Jerry Bear's birthday. Come on up here and get the headset on, man. All right, Mr. 4 years on the team, League of Legends. Before that, we're playing on the clubs, making sure League of Legends was a staple on campus, helping us from the beginning. We're not only celebrating the 4 years of you guys, but 4 years of this program. How does it feel being able to be the captain of this team for 4 years and leading it on and making sure that League of Legends stayed on campus?
Yeah, I mean, I think I have a pretty unique perspective since I was here. It's been 5 years now, so I was here when the club program existed, and I played CELO through the club, so I got to see literally the birth of the esport program and to where it is now. And this is our first senior night, so
yes, it is. You're correct.
Yeah, I didn't even know what these were until now, so I've just showed up here. I'm kind of the chill guy. I just play my game, and I try my hardest to win.
Just randomly landing pentakills for some reason.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I appreciate my team a lot. Even though I'm probably, I'd like to be the self-proclaimed most toxic on our team. Not that it's a good thing, but somebody's got to be it. And even though I'm hard sometimes, I think my team forgets how much I appreciate them. And throughout all the hard spots, we come together, and I mean we win a lot. So
I mean, that's
It
awesome.
works.
I mean, as long as it works and you're having fun and you're enjoying it and you appreciate each other, that's what it's all about. And I do appreciate the time you've had with us. It's sad to see you go, but I do want to see you go off to do greater things. So appreciate
Yeah.
you, man.
Thank you.
That's all you, man. You're back up. I'm going to talk to Dane again. I want to talk to Dane again. Bring Dane back up. I'm still waiting on some people. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, Dane.
hurry.
We do have another coach here with us.
We do have another coach here.
We
for
do
us.
have
For
another
which
coach
team?
here with us.
He's all dressed up, looking snazzy too.
He looks super snazzy tonight. I do want to call him up so we can talk a little bit.
Words. Let's get
Coach
some
Knopf,
words.
come on up.
Lane Knopf of the Overwatch team.
I'll get mine up. You can talk to him.
All right. So Lane,
Oh.
similar situation
Oh, we're
like
doing
me. You
this one?
played on the team. I mean, I
Yeah,
can hear
yeah.
you better, right?
Yeah,
So
that's
similar
fair.
situation. You played like me on the team for a
Yep.
long time. So how was that transition for you?
Oh man, it was like you said, it was kind of weird at first. Going from friends and teammates and that camaraderie that you build and that safety net that you build,
Mhm.
it almost feels like it's there, it's just lower, right? Because now you're held to a higher standard and you have to kind of assume that position, and that's a difficult thing to just step into, even with your friends being around you. Doesn't mean that it was that hard. Like you said, they do back me up and they help me and we talk through everything.
Mhm.
That's the beauty of it, is we literally just talk through
Yeah.
anything that happened. So
Yeah, it's good. Very talkative team, and we appreciate you for that. We really do.
yeah, that's pretty much what I mean, our game is communication.
Right.
There's no time. Deeper thought is a very difficult thing to do in Overwatch when you only have 100 seconds to play the game sometimes. You know,
Right.
it's all about what you can hear and what you can react to. So that's what we drill in a lot.
So first year of coaching in the books.
Yep.
How's it feel?
Scary. Scary. Gratifying. Intensely gratifying, actually. The moments that I pop off behind my team because, we're just slaying out there and we're just doing crazy stuff is just when I can feel the team, like I can see it in my head and I can feel it in my heart that the team is moving as one machine. And at that point, it is just, it's a very intense emotional feeling.
Well, speaking of intense emotional feelings, you do
No.
have a couple seniors on your team
I
that
know.
you got to say goodbye to, don't you?
I know. And they've been with me for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I think it's only right if you have the pleasure of introducing them, right?
First. Let's go with Hayden. Hayden
Ridgeway. Oh, speaking of snazzy looking, hold up, gotta put Lane to shame.
He's way outclassing me.
He's looking fresh.
Hey, buddy. This is all for you.
Oh, look at that beautiful man right there.
Handsome as can be.
Oh, it's amazing.
I don't know. You might be. I don't know what happened, because this isn't your normal attire. But I think you're looking a little more. You're doing something different. I like it. So, man, it's been so long. We've been playing together for so long.
Mhm.
You were there from the start to the end. Well, not the end. The start to hopefully a really successful future.
Yeah. I remember some back in whenever those rooms were still a thing, just you showing up, and I was like, oh, you're going to be part of the team? What do you play? You're like, I play Soldier 76.
That's it.
I don't remember the last time you actually did play him
Oh,
all
yeah.
that time, but that was my first impression. He's like, oh, great, no, stinking Soldier main.
We both did a ton of growing together, and I think we really cemented friendship in that, because growing into friendship is not always just a buddy have a great time. There's
Mhm.
times when you're gonna have conflicts and emotions are gonna be flying, and we always work through those. And I am
Yeah.
really appreciative of the fact that no matter how I acted, you were always there regardless, and always willing to just work it out with me, because I wasn't always the most stable attitude on the team. Let's put it that way. So I really, really, really appreciate your friendship and patience and your willingness to work with the team and just like go hard together on this game because it was awesome. It was super awesome. We were messing some people up.
Yeah, we killed a few people. Like that was
I was
awesome.
trying not to say that on stream. I was trying not to say that on stream. But that is the name of the game, so you're not
We still haven't found the bodies yet.
Can't be talking about that. Hey,
Keep
man.
it going.
No, don't keep it going.
Okay, okay.
That's between us.
That's between.
So, either way, man, I really do. I really do appreciate and value our friendship.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate everyone on the Rich Watch team, everyone in the esports program. I mean, I was just like Jared Bear. I was there in some of the original announcements there at the GG Club meeting. Whenever they came in, it was like, "Hey guys, we're making an esports program," and I was like, "Oh, dude, that's awesome." And I didn't think it was gonna come out like this. I didn't know what to expect. I was like, well, I'm gonna probably, finish my schooling and occasionally play Overwatch or whatever, every now and then. But now I made friends, lifelong teammates. We got a partner, and then there's Noah. So it's like it was so many different things from all this. So yeah.
I wish you the best of luck in life, and I'm sure you'll find it.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, get out here, you handsome devil. Come on, get up here, Lily. You know who's next. Oh, they're hugging chat. Hello, Lily. Hello.
Yes. Hello, camera.
Wonderful lady.
I have.
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah. There we go. All right, Lily.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, just like a stream of thoughts went through my head about our history together. You're like intensely hilarious.
Let me actually. Okay, you just
God.
reminded me of something. I'm sorry to derail this immediately. It's like my first sentence.
Okay.
The first time I met you, and I don't think I've ever told you this. Tryouts had just ended, and we were all going to Buffalo Wild Wings together. It was like the whole thing to celebrate everyone who'd gotten on the team.
Yeah.
And we got in Amber's car. Not sponsored, not sponsored. But we got in the car, and I sat next to you, and you looked at me and asked, "Hey, do you remember my name?" And I was trying to think, and I'm like, it was something like Lane? No, Lane's a type of road. That's not a name. It can't be that. And I tried to remember. Like I thought Lane, like, no, that's stupid. I tried to remember, and I like half remembered Finnick. I'm like, Phil?
Like I said, and there's a intensely hilarious person on the team. Always like a shining beacon of joy and like just fun on the team. Like I said, emotions ran high, especially early in Overwatch. It's very easy in that game. You were always just cool as a cucumber, just rolling
Appreciated.
through and having a blast with the game.
Emphasis on rolling. It's always time for roll.
So I guess Lily, whenever you were on Gray, which was our old JV team, Lily was a bit of a goofball starting out, but
Why would you say great to me?
I'm sorry.
Don't remind me.
I'm sorry. But then we had a conversation, and after that, I've never seen such dedication to the craft from pretty much anyone I know, except for maybe Deem.
Yeah. And Deem's his own special kind of.
Yeah, he kind of like. But aside from that, you went from just playing the game to mastering the game.
Appreciate it.
And
Thank you.
continued with that mindset throughout the entire, like from that point on, and it's never wavered and it's never been different. And the amount of consistency that you have when you play is astounding, honestly.
I'm grateful for even getting the opportunity to make it this far. I mean, as you said, I was like a 700 SR Roadhog one trick when I accidentally got on the team. So.
Bit of a goofball. But I mean, you just took it in strides though, and really, really pushed. And your spirit has always been immaculate for the team. And I think that without you, there probably would have been some turmoil on the team.
I think I've helped a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think you did. I think you did. But Lily, what can I say? We're gonna keep playing Overwatch together after this, for sure.
We got that beta coming up.
Oh, I know.
Finally, something for Overwatch 2.
If something for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Period.
Anything is happening.
Yeah.
Wow. First
So,
time in like 3 years. No.
I really appreciate you, Lily.
Thanks, man.
Thanks
It's
for
been
being
great.
here.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Thank you. You want it?
Lane, I want to thank you again for being a great coach, man.
Hey,
It's been a pleasure working with you.
I
bro.
appreciate
It's been a pleasure working with you.
I wasn't sure what was going to happen when I stepped into this
No,
role.
me neither.
Yeah, for sure.
I think we had that camaraderie. I think we talked a lot about like being new coaches and like the experience, and I think that helped me a lot. I hope it helped you too.
No, I mean it helps you like realize. It helps give you understanding, right? Yeah.
Right.
So I think let's just keep doing it better.
Agreed.
Every year, let's
Agreed.
just get better.
Agreed. Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks again, Lane.
Thank you, Travis. This man cannot thank him enough.
That's Overwatch. That was awesome.
Overwatch.
I'm so proud of these teams. Speaking of teams, someone that kind of switched around teams, you want to talk about this person?
Yes. It would be a pleasure. We only have one senior on my team this year, and it is my pleasure to introduce you all to Blake Moore.
He's been on the interview a couple times this right.
Yes,
recently.
you folks at home know Blake well this week.
He's like been interviewing like twice
He's
this
been
week
on here
already.
a
Like what's he's like popping off all of a sudden. He's like, oh, it's senior week. Let's
exactly. Oh, it's
let's put it on.
My week.
Come on, Blake. Appreciate it, man.
Bada bing. Blake, this is for you. Yes, yes. Blake, you came to me a refugee, just looking for a home.
Looking for a home.
Fresh off the Smite hurricane that left you stranded and alone after Smite died collegiately. Travis came to me and said, "Hey, there's this dude named Blake. He was on the Smite team. Smite's dead now, and he needs a team for his 4th year to get his ring. And he's like decent at Smash. He can play League. I don't think you like League, right?
I don't like the top down.
Yeah, right. So it's like he could maybe play League, but he's decent at Smash. And I was like, yes, sure, of course. Worst case scenario would be a sub. And like I'll get him his 4th year ring, right? Like, but it ended up being a lot more than that, right? Like you stepped up, man. You stepped up. You came to practice. You grinded. You got better. Your character switched on us. You took 6 docks and carried the B team out of the first round of playoffs, like just on Tuesday. You stepped up, and I thank you. I thank you greatly for that.
It's definitely been a huge opportunity to join the Smite team. Not Smite team, Smash team. Obviously, coming here, Kyle recruited me for Smite and taking a run, coach with Nick. We had our up and downs. I mean, that's just kind of how Nick is, though. And then go through it all, and then you watch Smite slowly die. And I'm sitting there thinking, what am I going to do in my 4th year? Travis goes, want to play Overwatch? And I was like, I don't know. What about League? I don't think it's for me. And Smash. And I go, I played a little bit. We'll give it a shot, yeah. And I mean, it's been fun. It's definitely been my new home. I mean, enjoyed playing with everyone. Obviously, there's a huge skill gap. I mean, I'm slowly working my way towards it, but every day come in, get whooped, get better, come back tomorrow.
That's right. Better every day, right, Blake? That's
Better
right,
every
yeah. Well, Blake, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for showing up this year,
Thank you.
putting on a show. Thank you for everything you've given to the esports team. Thank you for taking Smite to finals all the time. Like always crushing it with Smite, and always crushing it with Smash. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. We only have one senior left, right?
Two.
We have two left?
Two left.
Who's it?
One of them's mine.
Oh, yes. One of them's yours. One of them's yours. And then one of
So-
them's. Oh, Michael's not here. Is he? Where's Michael?
So
at? Where's Michael at?
Michael's not here.
Is he at work
so
still?
he's-
Does he get-
I don't know if Michael's at work or if he's like I don't know what Michael's doing. He's doing Michael things. He's being number one Hearthstone player of the world type
That's
stuff.
right.
But I don't know what he's doing.
This next senior. Do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll introduce them. So they're mine. They've been with me for a long time. They're kind of in the same boat as Jer Bear. They were here when the club programs were around, playing Rocket League, and happened to. I was actually on the club team with them at the time, even though I was still a professor. It was pretty fun. But Ben, if you want to come up here, Ben Snyder. You get to go this way. I'm not switching again. Here you go, Ben. So Ben, it's a little emotional for me. Like we've been together for a long time. We were on like what the club team Dragons or something like that, like 5 years ago.
I have no idea.
But we've been together for a long time. You've been on this program and kind of made sure Rocket League was a staple on campus. We've been together for a long time, going to LANs. You've beaten a world champion at a LAN. You've been in multiple playoffs.
Virginia,
You've been Final Four. You won a ton of tournaments, side tournaments, and all sorts of stuff. You've really put the pressure on and always been consistent with this program. As much work as you have to do as a senior and everything you ever do, every time I ask you to show up, you always show up. So I want to say I appreciate your time and dedication you put in this program. It's sad to see you go, but do you have any words for everybody?
Just thanks everyone for making this an awesome program to be a part of. That's
Awesome.
it.
That's it, man. All right.
I just want to keep it short and sweet.
I appreciate you, man. I really do. So come here.
Oh.
I'm gonna miss you. I really will.
I'll miss you too.
Have a good one. If that's all you got, man, it's all good. All right, Dane, come back up here. We got one left. We can do them both.
Our final senior of the night. His coach isn't here to introduce him, but I think this player belongs to the people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting story, similar to some other people though. Started on the JV team actually. Stayed on the gray team. Was recruited in. Actually, they didn't even play the game really when they first started. Did you? You got introduced to the game. Let's go ahead and bring him up though.
Yeah, let's bring him up.
Patrick Broughton.
Patrick Broughton. You want to do it? Send him.
All right, Patrick. So like we said, you came in not even playing Hearthstone, kind of shadowing under Nate and shadowing under Wordy and shadowing under Michael, and now your coach, learning the game, going from essentially our JV Gray squad up to the varsity squad, and then going into nationals and then winning nationals. These are two different occurrences. He went to nationals once, and then he went to nationals again and won nationals. So twice in 1 year he went to nationals in different leagues, and then you made playoffs again this year. You've been a phenomenal story of being able to come in, not knowing the game and learning the game, and then just crushing competition after competition after competition, showing consistency and dedication regardless of how much schoolwork you have. And I just want to say we appreciate you, and I wanted to give you a little bit of time to talk to everybody about the program and how it's felt being part of it.
Well, I'd say our program for Hearthstone is really reliant on Michael. Michael's
the coach.
He's yeah, he knows Hearthstone, and it's a bit difficult to be able to talk to someone about something, and you start talking to them about it, and then they just finish everything that you want to say, and then they say it a lot better than you, and then you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. And it's a great experience to learn from Michael. And then we had Nate, and we had Wyatt, and everyone else to help us like grow as a team, and it's been a really fun experience.
Cool, awesome, man. Any words to your fans out there and everything?
Yeah, we.
Yeah! I do appreciate it, man. It's been fun having you on part of the team. I'm glad you joined us. All yours, man. I want to be there for your graduation. Your senior project this year. You've been my student as well as under me as a student athlete. So everything you've done in this program, not only in esports but in game development. It's been phenomenal to see you grow. So I just want to say I'm proud of everything you do and want to see where you go and see you shine. So
Thank you very much.
have a good one, man. All right, Dane.
So I just want to reiterate a lot of things that have been said today when I say thank you all so much for making this program awesome. This is my 4th year. Fortunately, I didn't get a senior night, but I think that's just proof of how much the program has grown. This is by far like the most team this team has ever felt before. Like, I feel like we're very unified. I feel like we are very much an esports team now instead of just a coalition of a bunch of individual games. And that's because of you guys showing up and making events like this awesome. So thank you. Give yourself a round of applause.
And I do want to say thank you to someone here on the sidelines. I'm not going to bring her on camera. She's a little camera shy. Okay, we will bring her on. We'll bring her on. I do want to say thank you to Anissa. I know you didn't get your senior night either, but you were on the team for Overwatch for a while. Came back and helped us do all of our social media, helped make sure all of our articles were done, making sure all our scores were reported, making sure that everything we need out to the public, all the communications, and even helping with stream tonight goes through you. And so every message we send out to the public goes through Nissa. So I do want to say thank you for all that you do for this team. So you want to tell the seniors anything or tell the team anything?
Yeah, I can. I guess I've had a really interesting point of view because I came onto the team the inaugural semester specifically. I didn't stay on very long due to just life, unfortunately. So I see people that I literally played the game with, like Hayden and Lily, and I get to see them graduate, and I get to see them grow. And it is the absolute coolest feeling. And honestly, being able to do that and show you guys off and show everybody how awesome you all are is the best feeling in the world. So, thank you.
Thank you, Nissa. Appreciate you. And that's it for the stream for senior night. We're going to be closing out. If you want to close us out, if you want to. But wait.
1 minute, last second announcement.
Okay.
One last second announcement.
He's got secrets.
This was a great end to the season, but the season's not over yet.
This is true.
Introducing the Danies. An award show for an achievement that you didn't even know you earned. Coming at you Friday night at 7 p.m. This is next Friday at 7 p.m. Location to be determined, probably here. Possibly on the Flow Lecture Hall. Just pay attention to Discord, you'll get it. It's going to be an award show. You don't want to miss it. You might just win an award. Thank you. Yeah, the Danies. My gift to you all of the esports community. My parting words, yes.
Awesome. That's it for stream. Seniors, I do want all the seniors to come up. Photo also.